Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into a story that's incredibly simple, but wow, it holds a really powerful lesson about the quiet impact one person can have. It's short, but I promise you, its message is something that's going to stick with you.
So, I want to kick things off with a question, and it's a question this whole story really revolves around. Can one single, seemingly small act of kindness truly actually change someone's entire world? It's a big question, right? Well, let's see if this story gives us an answer. All right, so our story kicks off with a character who's simply called a hungry friend. Let's just set the scene here so we can really understand the world they're living in. So picture this. We're on a busy city street, people rushing everywhere. But right in the middle of all that chaos, our focus is on this one small, lonely dog who hasn't eaten in days. And its whole world has just shrunk down to this one single, overwhelming thought. I'm hungry. My stomach is so empty. It's just this feeling of pure, desperate need. So, in this state of desperation, the dog tries to reach out. But it's about to come face to face with a harsh world where a simple plea for help gets a very, very cold response. And you can see that contrast just laid out so clearly here. On one side, you have the dog's gentle, hopeful bark. And on the other side, the world's harsh reality, just a sharp dismissal from someone walking by. Hey, get away. I mean, that's a moment of just cold, sharp rejection. But here's the thing. Even after being shooed away like that, the dog's spirit isn't completely broken. There's still this quiet, lingering thought inside. Maybe someone else will help. That tiny little flicker of hope is still there against all odds. And you know what? That little bit of hope is what leads us right to the turning point of this entire story. This is the moment of a small kindness. This is where everything changes. A child appears holding a lunchbox. But it's more than just noticing the dog. The child truly sees its hunger. There's this immediate, powerful recognition of its need. And this interaction is so powerful, and just how simple it is. Let's just walk through it. First, there's recognition. The child sees the dog's need. Second, there's the offer. And it's not a handout. It's a gift between friends with words, "Here, friend, eat this." And third, the reaction. Just pure, simple joy with a happy bark and a wagging tail. And this, right here, is the crucial point the story makes. A little kindness can change someone's entire world. That simple piece of food didn't just satisfy the dog's hunger. It completely changed its reality in that moment. So that powerful moment is really the heart of the story. But what's the bigger takeaway? What are we supposed to learn? This final section explores the real message of humanity. So what is true humanity? Well, according to this story, it's simply the choice to help those in need, like hungry animals. It basically proposes that our capacity for kindness is the true measure of our humanity. So the lessons here are powerful because they're so accessible to all of us. A small act can have a massive impact. True empathy isn't just feeling for others, it's actively seeing their needs. Kindness is always a choice we can make, and, it's a powerful reminder of our shared responsibility to care for the vulnerable creatures on this planet. And that brings us right back to where we started. We asked if one small act could change a world. This story gives a clear answer: yes. So the only real question left is the one right here. It's not about changing the whole world, but about changing someone's world. So, what act of kindness will you choose to do today? Thanks for listening.